Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to The Force Unleashed 2. We're right in the middle of a big old boss fight with the Gorog. And it was going long, so we just continued there. We're trying to destroy the supports while it's knocking me down. There's a specific amount of damage I think I need to do to trigger him into clearing pathways by breaking things. Like, if you're supposed to go to the right, well, like I was trying, he would have broken something. We've got a few stormtroopers still trying to kill me too. Now there's a Balrog I've heard of, so I don't know what a Gorog is. It might be that this seems almost certainly a made-up character that will never be seen again or heard of in the Star Wars universe, as this has been erased from any canon, and it really was kind of just non-canonical story. Anyways, so this is a little confusing. They want you to platform here, and this game could really use a pointer, like just some kind of hologram arrow to tell you where to go. It doesn't 100% need it because we have the force element to show us where to go, but one requires you to opt in to ask for help, and people often won't do that. So there, I destroyed his hand. Now since we're right in this fight, there's no real destructible environment. I imagine we will get a considerable amount of force power, force points. And I guess I'm supposed to go this way? You know what's funny about Starkiller is I think his voice actor is also the face model. Because I've seen this face before in a not super famous sci-fi actor. I mean, who really is a super famous sci-fi movie or TV actor? But he looks like the guy from the, I think, US version of the TV series Being Human. Oh no, it looks like he's gonna die too. There goes Coda. So we can dash as we're falling. And am I supposed to use force powers? Or am I supposed to avoid things or shoot things with lightning? Or force power things? There's a lot of stuff here you can do. You hold down this and you can just rush. This was a floating city, so following this long doesn't fully break expectations. And it seems like as I get closer, lightning is still the right move. I gotta remember I can dash. So I'm enjoying what's going on here, but I'm also feeling like this is going to be a really short story it's just going to be very linear, and where I would argue we are wrapping up the second level, I'm not 100% certain that we aren't actually wrapping up somewhere closer to the 6th level. And the enemy, when we get close enough that we can actually attack him, his health bar is finally down. He had so many overlapping health bars. That was not an effective system. If you're gonna give an enemy so many health bars, you need to have like 8x next to it, because that's what it feels like, is that there was 8 full bars of health I had to take out. Now it's time for quick time events. Unnecessary quick time events. And I'm now assuming there might be more quick time events. I guess not. Coda looks a lot worse for wear than when we last saw him. And then the game just hitched up to load a cutscene. Yeah, this voice actor is definitely the same, that guy I'm thinking about. I wish I knew his name. Maybe somebody will put it in the comments. And Juno saves the day, I assume? There's an interesting question here about how far the Rebel Alliance has progressed since Starkiller.
Where is she? I don't know. What?
Well, the Rebel fleet is scattered across the Outer Rim. I lost contact with their ship after I was captured. Your alliance is on the run, and I lost an entire squad here. But now that you're back, we can take the fight to the Empire. A major strike is what we really need in order to rally the troops.
I'm not him.
I may be blind, but I'm still connected to the Force.
I'm not Starkiller. I'm a clone. I was grown in a vat to take his place.
Whoa, is that what Vader told you?
Yes.
I don't believe it. No one can clone Jedi. It's never been done. And
interesting. So Jedis.
We can put that power to use.
Jedis can't be cloned, but others can.
What I went through on
Camino.
I was assuming
Provide the Alliance with information on the cloning facilities there.
that
We can launch a full-scale.
Boba Fett was the person they made the clone troopers from. Or not Boba Fett, but Boba Fett's father, Jango Fett.
We're at war and you want a quiet place to think? The Alliance will be destroyed while you're wandering the forests of Kashyyyk or exploring the caves of Dagobah. You'll let the galaxy die to
Little fan service.
find yourself.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. Nothing. Go wherever you want. You can take the ship. It's always been yours anyway. Just drop me at the nearest spaceport before you get lost in the stars, boy.
Like, that doesn't feel like the same guy from the first game. And I don't know if he's seeing the future, which was a weird ability he seemed to have in the first place. But is that what he was accidentally just ranting and telling where to go, even though he didn't consciously know where to go?
He has a healthy head start.
Find the woman and bring her to me. He will follow.
I'll need a squadron of stormtroopers. They won't be coming back.
The Empire will provide whatever you require.
And this looks like Boba Fett, not Jango Fett, I think. It's hard to keep the timeline straight of, like, when is this set? It's gotta be before episode 4, I think. Did we go to Dagobah in the first game? It almost feels like this game is just the leftover elements that were not finished for the first game. But that seems a little weird considering there was DLC. And I do definitely want to talk about the DLC in the first game because that was certainly interesting to do things that clearly absolutely could not be canon. Things like turning Luke Skywalker into a Sith and being the apprentice to Starkiller. I guess we'll upgrade our grip just to make sure in case we need that. And lightsaber wise, I don't think we have anything new. We may find something new. And he's just wearing the flight suit right now, so let's try something crazy. Like, we just started, so we'll hit here and say yes, I do want this training gear, and then when we hit back in the menu, we'll just have to watch the cutscene again. There's little triangles of like not animating right happening in the fog, it seems. Can I skip any of this? No, but you can see these are in-engine cutscenes, at least in some way. Could be that all the background scene is pre-rendered and the outfit and the character isn't. Hey, look there. So we now know it's important to look where we're going, but good thing I had already gotten that experience cube, because if I hadn't, I don't think I would have been able to get it. Still not 100% certain that I haven't missed some things, though. I guess I could have done this. We've got a lot of music playing in the background. The musical score in this game is way better and up to snuff. Is this Yoda's house? Interesting. Compared to the Star Wars, Clone Wars, and the Republic Knights game, there was like no music in there worth mentioning at all. So which way am I supposed to go? There's saber crystal. And these vines seem like they either move a little too much easily, or they're moving for a different reason. And look there, you can look inside, but it doesn't seem like there's a way to crawl into Yoda's hut. If Yoda's on Dagobah, assuming he didn't at some point live on Dagobah before Luke finds him, we are hitting the point where he's over 800 years old, from what I understand. Man, this is just too many holocubes in a row. Like, way too many. This should not be happening. The only thing that would save this from being just terrible is if I walk inside a tree, the tree with the evil, and then lose all the experience because it was an illusion or a mind trick.
You guard this place?
No, only a watcher am I now.
Then you'll let me pass.
Brought you here, the galaxy has. Your path, clearly, this is.
You know what I'm looking for.
Something lost. A part of yourself, perhaps.
Now, this is a pre-rendered cutscene, however, because I'm back in the flight suit. So they...
What you seek inside, you will find.
So they really failed to have all the cutscenes in engine, and the back and forth is not a smart move at all. So they should have just pre-rendered all the cutscenes. Look, now I'm back to the other cutscene outfit. Or the game just changed my outfit. Yeah, Star Wars The Clone Wars Knights Republic, by the way, does not have Yoda in it except for as a tutorial. There's a hand there. I feel like Golem's gonna jump out and say, "My precious, give me the ring." Well, how do you help clones of yourself? He just kind of ignores them. It'd be interesting if by the end of this game he has to kill Juno, and then it turns out that the whole experience is just a mind trick by Darth Vader.
This is Captain Eclipse. I'm ordering defensive protocols. Prime your shields and check. Send a security detail.
This is a really long cutscene, and this back to back with the small pathway full of collectibles and nothing else is weird. Couldn't they have had some plants or something attack me? Small creatures?
What you have seen, follow it. You must.
To the ends of the galaxy if I have to.
So if you're to take the Clone Wars cartoon as canon, which maybe you shouldn't, at that point Yoda knows how to appear after he's died using the Force. He could potentially have sent Starkiller on that path so that he could stay around even if he does die. Wow, all of that Dagobah.
Stay on guard. A powerful glimpse of the future like you experienced is rarely wrong. And if it comes to pass, you'll be glad you picked me up on Malastare.
So the Rebel Alliance is growing. They have a big ship. It's not just 5 people, as it was at the end of the first game.
The Alliance leadership can't agree on our next move. We don't have the firepower to take out a meaningful Imperial target. But nobody wants to risk lives making small hit-and-run attacks either. Juno keeps pushing them to do something. Anything. Even if it's only a symbolic victory.
I'm in a different outfit.
Better that she sees you first. Knows that you're really back.
You still don't believe that I'm a clone?
I don't know. But I'm beginning to think it doesn't matter.
there's potential that the character in the first game
Cylinder?
may have been a clone anyways.
Schematics for the secret cloning facilities on Camino. It's everything the Alliance needs to launch a successful assault.
We can't pull off an attack like this without your help.
This is a bad cutscene to animate.
We have to reach the bridge!
Like, they should have stepped on this platform.
I knew this was gonna happen. We should have warned her.
We can still save her. Let's go.
Like, you just don't want a moving background in the middle of your cutscene. It's distracting. They've taken what would have been a very good idea to have an elevator. So we get to see some of these guys. I wouldn't be surprised if we never deal with those people at all. I guess, though, if you just did a skin change and shielding. Okay, that was cool. And had the stormtroopers that you're fighting as Rebel Alliance fighters instead, then you might be able to play as somebody like Darth Vader. Man. Yeah, this game is falling apart. There's just no content here now.
Proxy? Master? I thought you were dead.
Oh, it's a very long story. Captain Eclipse and Senator Organa, they found
Juno. Where's Juno?
Proxy used to be programmed to try and kill him, but you fight in the first game and defeat him to the point where circuits designed to try and kill him as a way of training him get fried, and so he just becomes your friend.
It appears this bounty hunter is accompanied by some sort of elite Imperial forces.
So we've got now powered down panels, as well as, like, it doesn't really suck you out. It might suck other people out, but my boots seem to be magnetic. This time I've got to put the thing in there. Which, this is awkward because I'm moving it up and down with the right stick and left and right with the left stick. And this is very much like the hallways in the first level of the first game. But that's not super problematic. The bigger issue is that we did nothing on Dagobah. We did nothing. Oh, I'm supposed to go that way. I thought for a second there I might need to Dagobah.
Stay on guard. A powerful glimpse of the future like you experienced is rarely wrong. And if it comes to pass, you'll be glad you picked me up on Malastare.
So the Rebel Alliance is growing. They have a big ship. It's not just 5 people, as it was at the end of the first game.
The Alliance leadership can't agree on our next move. We don't have the firepower to take out a meaningful Imperial target. But nobody wants to risk lives making small hit-and-run attacks either. Juno keeps pushing them to do something. Anything. Even if it's only a symbolic victory.
I'm in a different outfit.
Better that she sees you first. Knows that you're really back.
You still don't believe that I'm a clone.
I don't know. But I'm beginning to think it
there's potential that the character in the first game may have been a clone anyways.
Secret cloning facilities on Camino. It's everything the Alliance needs to launch a successful assault.
We can't pull off an attack like this without your help.
This is a bad cutscene to animate.
We have to reach the bridge!
Like, they should have stepped on this platform.
We knew this was gonna happen. We should have warned her. We can still save her. Let's go.
Like, you just don't want a moving background in the middle of your cutscene. It's distracting. They've taken what would have been a very good idea to have an elevator, so we get to see some of these guys. I wouldn't be surprised if we never deal with those people at all. I guess, though, if you just did a skin change and shielding. Okay, that was cool. And had the stormtroopers that you're fighting as Rebel Alliance fighters instead, then you might be able to play as somebody like Darth Vader. Man. Yeah, this game is falling apart. There's just no content here now.
Proxy? Master? I thought you were dead. Oh, it's a very long story. Captain Eclipse and Senator Organa, they found
Juno, where's Juno?
Proxy used to be programmed to try and kill him, but you fight in the first game and defeat him to the point where circuits designed to try and kill him as a way of training him get fried, and so he just becomes your friend.
It appears this bounty hunter is accompanied by some sort of elite Imperial forces.
So we've got now powered down panels, as well as, like, it doesn't really suck you out. It might suck other people out, but my boots seem to be magnetic. This time I've got to put the thing in there. Which, this is awkward because I'm moving it up and down with the right stick and left and right with the left stick. And this is very much like the hallways in the first level of the first game. But that's not super problematic. The bigger issue is that we did nothing on Dagobah. We did nothing. Oh, I'm supposed to go that way. I thought for a second there I might need to do some kind of ground pound attack, which I don't have. That is a little strange. Like, there should be something I could do where I double jump and I right bump, or double jump and left bump, or double jump and right trigger. Something should happen. Seriously?
What the hell is that? Ah! Get it off me! Run for your life!
And I did the wrong thing. I'm holding the right trigger, and then I've got to move things and bend it. That's a good instance of them fulfilling their requirements in a good way. They still did it. Does that make any sense what I just said? My point is that they probably had to have 12 challenges or something. some number. I do not see anything around here that looks like a controller. And I seriously doubt the game would want me to run back further. So perhaps this is an instance of where we'll come back and open the door from the other side, or perhaps this is an instance that there's just nothing back behind there, but there was gonna be something back behind there. Or maybe I'll go this direction and find the controller and bring it all the way over here. That seems less likely. It's such a strange experience we're having now. Very, very strange. We went from spending way too much time on the casino planet to skipping all through Dagobah in like less than 5 minutes. That clearly should have been an entire midpoint of the game. Again, if you were going to remaster the first game, why not like integrate these levels into the first game and be done? And the first game also kind of felt short too, so I don't know how long they intended the games to be. They definitely had some problems there with level design. That's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. If you want to support me, give me a game on Steam. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.